This is a long-awaited Sony Ericsson XPERIA X1, now finally available officially in Canada. You can see that the overall design is somewhat Sony Ericsson-like, but this certainly had some assistance with HTC, mainly for the touchscreen purposes, but overall design, really like it. It's got a full QWERTY keyboard, 4-row, quick access to your start menu, and also quick access with an add button. So I really like the overall design. You can see that it has somewhat of a curved area here that kind of makes it somewhat elegant. Also, overall it's got a 3-inch touchscreen, resolution 800 by 400, so really is nice. It's fast too, using the portrait or landscape mode. One of the things that really is unique about this is that you can see that it's got your standard soft keys here, a dedicated pick up and hang up button, dedicated OK button. What's really cool about it is it has an optical mouse or trackpad. So that's really unique. Plus, you can see this X panel just on the bottom left hand side. What the X1 is really known for is the panels. Essentially, panels are a selection of home screens that you can somewhat customize to your liking. So there are several. We'll get into that in a few minutes here. We work our way around the device. On the left hand side, you do have a place to charge this up by USB. The top 3.5mm earphone jack puts the power on off, and also you can save the battery as well by using that. On the right hand side, you do have a place to increase or decrease the volume, plus you do have a one-touch button to the 3.2 megapixel camera. Now this has a flash as well, plus autofocus. Now another key thing about the XPERIA is the feel of it. It weighs a hefty 158 grams, so this is not a device that is certainly light, but one of the things that really is unique about it is that it's all metal, so it really has some weight to it. But it does feel great in the hand. It feels solid. It feels like you're certainly getting value for what you pay for. It's got this all metal backing here, Sony Ericsson branding, XPERIA, plus the X1 down there, so it's got all metal there. Pretty cool. Makes it a little bit heavy to carry around your pocket. However, we shall continue. We're just going to get right into this. Before we do, I'm just going to zoom into the keyboard here. You can see that the keys are somewhat raised, somewhat in a diagonal shape feel to them. Makes it nice. The keyboard, essentially, for me, is a little bit tight, but however, it just took a little bit of getting used to. So depending upon how big your thumbs are, you might find the keys a little bit tight. So we'll go straight into this. Let's go right into the panels area. You can see that this is one of the panels that it does have. Your standard Windows Mobile look to it. It's got your start there with the date, also what battery level you are, signal strength, quick access to Google search, all your tasks that you do have, plus anything that calendar events you do have, and any email notifications you do have. So I'm just going to go straight into the email. It's Windows Mobile 6.1. What's really nice about this is that you can use the optical mouse or trackpad to get to where you need to go and simply type your emails accordingly. Or if you don't want that, you can scroll up and down your emails. So it really makes it nice, quick access to this. If you do have an email that you are looking for example, you can certainly type the letter and it'll bring up every email in order with those letters that you do type. So just another cool feature that has been added to this as well. So let's get out of this panel and go into a new panel. All you have to do is press the panel button on the left hand side. It'll bring up all your panels. You can have up to 9 panels in here. You can switch different views. You can see that's the view that way. You can switch it again. Takes you the opposite way. So it is pretty cool what you can do. That's another cool feature. You can use that. Or, this is one of them. This is the 3D fish version. Essentially when you have messages, it shows your messages, and if you tap a fish, they kind of move around and get away from your hand. So we're going to go into, to show you this, you can use the trackpad as well. So it is pretty cool. So let's go into the Facebook application. This is a panel that you can download from Sony Ericsson. It's going to log in here. With these panels, there are several that you can download from Sony Ericsson. You can have up to 9 on the panel list there. Switch between them easily. So depending what your favorite things are to do, you can certainly use them and have a quick access to the applications and programs that you do want. As I said, some key features just while this is loading in here. You can see the overall design of the X1. It's got this curve to it, so it really makes a nice feel in the hand. In addition, you can view your programs or applications on portrait or landscape. Now, as it's loaded in here, you can see that the Facebook application, once all my friends come into play, they kind of just swirl around me. It's pretty cool. So you can view all your friends as they come in. Click on one that you do have. Switch with all come in. It's pretty cool. So they just kind of bounce around you. So once you do find someone, you can either click on them or go into this application right there, and it'll bring up everything that you do have. You can upload your pictures or change your status here as well, and simply scroll around here. So it's a pretty cool feature to have that panel. It's nice, makes this somewhat of a social media device as well. So we'll go out of there. We'll go into another panel just so you can have an insight. We'll go into the media panel. Check out the radio. Now let's go into the media panel, check out the pictures and also music. So the picture, it's got a 3.2 megapixel camera that can take video. It's got autofocus, flash. Camera was really good actually. Quality of pictures were decent. So you can see you can simply scroll through them accordingly. It's pretty cool that you can do that. Also, you can download an application. So the quality is decent, nothing really spectacular to write home about. You can download another panel actually, which is this one. It's just another way to view your pictures. The video camera was good as well. What we found when we shot a video, it did somewhat have a muffled sound to it. So we'll go back out of here, show you what the sound is like when you do have some music playing. I really like this one as well. It has quick access to the places that you need to go for the video and also music. Speakers right there. Increase, decrease in volume. So it's got your cover album right there, plus anything that you need to know for the music. So they are for the music. Also, what I will show you here is the Google application. This is the Google panel. You can see you can have your Google Maps, Google Mail, your calendar, and all your photos. But one of the nice things about this is that it takes you straight into Opera Mobile, which if it didn't have Opera Mobile in this would be a pain to get through because of Internet Explorer. But since it does, I'm really happy it does. This renders websites really well. You can see the speed is decent and shows up really well, just like it would on your desktop at home or work. If you do want to go to an area, you just have to double tap, scroll down to the place you want, and click in the story that you do want. It can be viewed portrait or landscape as well. So there you have it. That's Opera Mobile. It really is nice. You can use this, or you can use the trackpad as well. Using the trackpad makes things just incredibly amount easier. This has been a great addition to this device. So let's go into this again actually. And I'll go search in YouTube just to show you what the video quality is like. You can see it really is fast. Just going to play the first video that does show up. So it does come up a little pixelated, as you can see, but it streams pretty fast. Other than that, we'll go into some other features of this device. Let's go straight into your email. This is powered by Windows Mobile 6.1, so you can do all your email. You even put your Google Mail, your Gmail there, your Yahoo, whatever you need to do. Easy to send messages as well. As I showed you before, you can simply scroll. In regards to your text messaging, it's pretty easy to do. It's got threaded text messaging. You can see it shows it right there. If I want to do a new one, I just have to press new. One of the things that this does come with is a stylus to make things a lot easier for you, because the keys are so small when it comes to actually using it. So you might find that you will be using the stylus a little bit more than usual. You can send your MMS picture messaging there. So in regards to your text messages, you can send a total of 160 characters, you can see right there. It's pretty easy to type here. All you have to do is send, just put a fake number there. Say this is a test. The keys are a little bit tight, but it just takes some getting used to. So other than that, it's pretty easy to get things done here with the X1. I do like the overall style of it. It is nice, feels good in the hand, a little bit heavy. I do like the fact that it has all these different panels. When you do press the call button, as I just showed you right there, it brings you straight up to your dialer, which makes easy typing area for you to get your messages done here. When you do use it, it brings up all your contacts accordingly, if there are any in there. And all you have to do is simply press it, and then away you go. So it's pretty cool. I really like the X1. It's now available through Rogers on several different plans. One of the things I think you'll need to get used to when using this is the keyboard. Nice spaced out bar. Overall, we'll have more information on the recently launched, finally available Sony Ericsson X1 on mobilesyrup.com.